So these are my Premier League predictions for this weekend. Obviously, I'm doing it separately because Liverpool aren't playing the Premier League this weekend because we got the Carabao Cup, of course, the Carabao Cup final. So, but there is some Premier League games this weekend. I know some of these teams are playing in hooping competitions as well, but who cares? Who cares? Shouldn't we matter in terms of my predictions? So, start off then with Everton versus West Ham. I've gone for a 1-1 draw on that one. Hard games call. Graham Potter knows how to set his team up, as does David Moyes. Everton been in great form since Moyes came in, so I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. And Moyes' former team as well, Everton. Ipswich, Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest have benefited Arna without hooping football in their race to seal Champions League qualification. They got a nice game here against Ipswich. I'm going to go for a comfortable 2-0 victory for Forest away at Ipswich. It should be Ipswich in my opinion. Ipswich were signed to going down, and Forest very good defensively, and I think they'll probably finish the game off in the last 10 or so minutes to get a 2-0 win. Man City Brighton, which is another big game in the race for the hooping places. Bit of a 6-pointer, isn't it, that one? Because Brighton, you have to say Brighton are in it as well. They're only 1 point behind City. I think City at home, though, you can't count out City at home. And I'm going to go for City to win 2-1 against Brighton. I still expect City to get in the Champions League places, despite that defeat at Nottingham Forest. And you know what, I think Nottingham Forest will definitely get top 5 at Yates. We all know top 5 may become the Champions League places. Forest will definitely get Yates top 5, in my opinion. I think looking at Forest's games as well, I think they will accumulate the right amount of points for me to seal that, in my opinion. Southampton Wolves, bit of a dead game, isn't it? Southampton are done down, Wolves are done to be safe. So I've done for a 2-0 win to Wolves, then Southampton. Bournemouth, Brentford, I've done for a 1-1 draw in that one. Brentford are still a tough team, people. Brentford are still a tough team. Not too great away from home, either Brentford, they're more better at home. But Thomas Frank knows how to set his team up well as well. Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth have done incredibly well with the injuries they've had. And they're in the race for the hooping places as well, which is absolutely incredible from Iowa. Very underrated manager of the season for me, Iowa. But I think it'll be 1-1. I think you're starting to see a bit of a drop off from Bournemouth now. We saw it away at Spurs, being 2-0 up away at Spurs, and Spurs came back into it to make it 2-2. It's at the signs of a drop off now from Bournemouth where they might fall away. But still an incredible season from Bournemouth. I don't think anyone expected them to be top 10. Let's be real. So I think that'll be 1-1 draw. Up next, we've got Arsenal versus Chelsea. Chelsea battling for the top 4. Arsenal probably got nothing to battle for now. We all know that the title race is over now. And Arsenal, they need to be careful because I think Arsenal needs to start looking over their shoulder in terms of the race for the top 4. Funny how things change in like a week or a couple of weeks or even a month. The gap is closing on Arsenal and needs to look over the shoulders, in my opinion. So I think Arsenal will be okay though. I do think Arsenal will be okay in terms of top 4. I think they've done more than enough in terms of first half of the season and the start of this year to obviously get in the top 4. But considering they were the closest chances to Liverpool, it would be quite embarrassing they don't get second either. If they don't get second, so. But Arsenal, they're just lacking that quality in the final third. Despite the injuries, just lacking that quality in the final third. And Chelsea, you don't know what to make of Chelsea, do you? because some games they're bad, they're really bad Chelsea, but in the big games, I do think Chelsea do turn up in terms of the big games, don't they, and put in the fight. So I actually think it'd be a 1-1 draw, and obviously that would be game in hand for Arsenal on Leaders Europa League, even though it doesn't matter. So I think it'd be a 1-1 draw between Arsenal and Chelsea, same as the United game for me. I think Chelsea will concede, but I do think Arsenal will concede as well. And up next, Fulham versus Spurs. Fulham are still in that race as well for the hooping places. While Spurs, I think Spurs are focusing on winning the Europa League now. And obviously we'll know if Spurs are still in the Europa League before this game on Sunday, where Fulham. But Fulham very good at home, so I don't for a 2-1 win. I don't for a 2-1 win to Fulham. Even though Fulham are quite a weird team, because I have seen a bit of a drop off from the first half of the season from Fulham, in my opinion. But they're still in the race for the hooping places. And finally, yes, sir, first Man United. Yes, sir, we signed to Don down. They can't seem to stall yet, so I expect Manchester United to win that game. As much as United are bad, I expect them to win that yet, so in my opinion. And then Manchester United, just like Spurs, Europa League, winning the Europa League is now their priority this season after a disaster of a season in the Premier League this season from both teams. And so I think United will win that yet. So they're my predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you all for the PSG review on Wednesday. And then after that PSG review will be my Aussie Carabao Cup final match preview against Newcastle. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and see you on the next one.